A lot of young men had this mindset that things should just come to them. I had the same mindset whenever I was younger. Whenever I was in middle school, it's whenever I met my main group of friends that I had throughout all of high school and everything. And I stuck with these same friends through all of high school. I met them through like similar interests like games and sports and stuff. And once I got in this group, we all kind of just kind of clung to each other and we just became friends, stayed friends for a super long time. I'm still friends with them now. But my point is, with these friends, whenever I had the feeling that I wanted to make new friends, I would never go out and like seek them myself. I would kind of just meet new people through my current friends or if people came and talked to me. So I was never the one actually going out and meeting people. I had this mindset of if people want to be friends with me, they'll come to me and that's how I'll meet them. They'll come to me. I don't need to work for it. They'll come to me and I don't got to worry about anything. I had the same mindset with girls too. I just had this feeling that girls should come to me. I shouldn't be the one going after them, which is super wrong. And from the, like my perspective of like the male female dynamic, the man should be the one going after the girl. But for some reason, I wanted them to come to me, and a big part of it was just me being insecure. If I'm being honest, but another part is what this video is about, and it's having a passive mindset. Most young men have a very passive mindset. They do the same thing that I did. They want everything to come to them. They want maybe a good job. They expect the job to just open itself up to them somehow. Or maybe they're lonely and they want to make more friends. They want people to come and introduce themselves to you instead of you going out and actively trying to meet people, which is an active mindset, which what we should have. I got a lot better about this. And a big thing is loneliness for guys. And having this passive mindset is a huge reason why so many men are lonely because they're just sitting there, just like wallowing in their own self pity. Like, why is nobody coming after me? Why are there no girls approaching me? Why am I the one have to do all the work? I saw this comment on a YouTube video, and it was like this like 15-year-old. And I'm not hating on him because I was the same way whenever I was this young. But he was like, "Man, I'm 15, and I never once had a girl come up to me." And I'm just sitting there like, "Why would they? You're the man. You should be the one going up to them." And this goes in all areas of life. It's not just with making friends or meeting women. It's for business, money, all these things. Another personal example for me, whenever I was younger, I used to always tell my mom that I was going to have a lot of money. I remember one time, this actually happened a lot of times, but she would tell me to like go do chores and stuff. Obviously, I did them, but I would argue. So, like for example, she'd be like, "Mow the grass," and I would say, "What do I need to know how to mow the grass for?" And she would say, "Well, in the future, whenever you have your own house, you need to know how to mow the grass so you can take care of your own lawn." And I told her, "I'm gonna have so much money that I can just pay somebody else to do it." And I mean, it's a good mindset to have, right? I was manifesting this shit from a young age, and it's a great mindset. But the problem with that is, I kept this mindset my whole life. Like, I still believe this, and recently I've been more active, and I'm like pursuing stuff, trying to make it happen. But whenever I was like 20 or late teens, like 18, 19, 20, 21, all these ages, I just I would tell myself I'm gonna have so much money, but I would never actively go out and do it. I was just waiting for it to somehow fall into my lap. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have so much money. I'm gonna have a great business. I just expected it to come out of nothing. I wanted YouTube for a long ass time. Like since I was in high school, I wanted to. I just never did anything about it. I'm doing it now, actively going after it. Same with making new friends. Like I said, always had the same friend through all of high school. And I finished school. A lot of my friends moved. I found myself needing friends, and I was like, well, I never meet anybody. And I made it a point to meet people super often. Like I do it all the time in the gym. Talk to older people, like literally senile old people, just to have conversation, just to get better at talking to people. Meet people in Walmart, literally everywhere. I try to talk to people. That way, I'm actively trying to go out and improve my social skills. That way, I can make new friends, get new experiences, go out to places. That way, you have the chance to meet people instead of just sitting there expecting people to come and talk to you. This passive mindset is like I feel like it's growing in younger people. I think my generation was the first generation to really experience it, and I was one of the people who did. And I think now it's just gotten worse with all the social media. Everybody's playing games too. It's like you don't really go out and do stuff, and people are just really insecure. And again, they just expect it to fall into their lap. There's people who will literally expect their dad's business to just fall into their like they're like, okay, he's gonna retire and I'll get his business one day. And I mean, if that does happen, sure, cool. You have a business, you're making a lot of money, but you didn't achieve anything. You didn't actively go into anything. You were just born into this. Like, why would you even want that? I wouldn't. I mean, it'd be cool to have the money and all, but you literally didn't accomplish anything. You fulfilled nothing in your life besides financial needs. If you're watching this, you there's a good chance that you have a passive mindset, and I'm telling you, the sooner you get out of it, the better. Your life's gonna improve in so many areas, not just and socially, financially, and romantically. There's so many areas where having an active mindset will just and like just rapidly improve you. And it's really just honestly any area. If you want something and you make it happen, or you at least try to make it happen, you're gonna be better than yourself. And that's the whole point of not being passive. If you're passive, you're not gonna make anything happen. So my advice is literally to just go out and make shit happen. If you have a goal, make it happen.